Peasant out, Pluto. Peasant out.
You got an option. Whatever you do is gon' cost you. Come forward with the game, cause we ballin'. He ran out of options. He ain't get no money that way. Ain't gon' run your way down, we gon' walk you.
Stop all that talk. Boy, you not living that way. I advise you to proceed with caution. Outline with chalk. Keep hella bullets and spray for them niggas who swear they be stalked.
But stop is a flag on the plate.
What's happening? Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all already know what it is. Thoughts from Narcissist podcast, man. We back in the building, man. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know the vibes, man. We ain't kicking good shit. Talking that motherfucking talk. It's your boy Outlaw Ooh, back in the fucking building for sure. I got all my boys in here and my co-hosts with me.
Hey man, it's Rhetoric, man. Gang in here. We all here.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Joe.
What's happening? It's your boy AJ, man. We back in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Man, we in this bitch, man. Ready to talk that motherfucking talk, man. Glad to have everybody in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know what to do, man. Go ahead and like, follow, comment, subscribe, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a brother, tell a brother, tell a hoe. You already know. Let everybody know, man. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button, man. Like button, all that good shit. Check us out, man. TTNP podcast. Everywhere, man. All social media, man. Shout out to my boys, man. Forever Up, man. Hallelujah, Tovin, man. Another hit for sure, man. Proceed with caution, man. Coming real fucking soon. Check this shit out.
Stop all that talk. Boy, you not living that way. I advise you to proceed with caution. Outline with chalk. Keep hella bullets and spray for them niggas who swear they be stalked. Okay, go get him. Where the stash at? Zappers, not the seal. Double bad at. Boy, watch your tone. I ain't no one to lash at. Get out my body, remind me of flashback. Sit down with my niggas, we discuss racks. Feather up, it's our summer, but that bitch fat. Switch your designer, but no, I don't miss man. Play with the game, but yeah, I can get hashtag. BB Simmons wrapped up all around her way. 1,500 what it cost me. She said, baby, what's next? Can you buy me a Birkin? And that when she lost me. That nigga right there, I can tell that he player. He do things so bossy.
Hallelujah, dropping the motherfucking bars, man. Go check that shit out. Coming real soon everywhere, man. Go get that 4E Forever Up album on all social media right now, man. Alabouvier and Tovin got some shit coming real soon, man. Y'all be on the lookout, man. Stay tuned for all that. For sure. Yes, sir. But you know, it's time to get down to the nitty gritty, man. We in the building. We got a lot of shit to talk about. I know Rhetoric got some shit that's been grinding his gears and he want to mention. I know he want to give a shout out to some of his fellow white boys that's doing their thing and all that. You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga hell
So
right here.
I'll let you go ahead and get into it, man. Shout out your boy. Shout out your family.
And now, shut the fuck up. Y'all boys tonight though? Y'all been straight?
Yeah, I'm always good.
Man, my shit just it's been a ruckus, man.
I
Been
can
trying to
tell,
goddamn work on this fucking car, man. Shit's the weakest shit.
Yeah.
Shit's been getting on my nerves, bro.
Yeah.
Been having to team up with my pops and do this shit or whatever. Just asking this nigga, you know. I try to make.
Team up with my
You
pops.
ain't team up with shit.
I am teaming up with my
Doing all the
pops.
work.
Nah, country ass nigga. I'm teaming up with my pops and doing this shit. So, I'm trying to use the time valuable. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk to him and shit like that. You know, while we in between moving shit. Yeah, just asking this nigga. You know,
Fred
ask him
is a
little
real
questions.
good friend. Always says that. Like every time he does something with his dad, he says that. Yeah.
I do, bro. I try to
get that
Just
good
gotta
bond.
flex on the niggas with no dad.
Right.
No, that's
Yeah,
not the
that's
case with what I'm
yeah.
doing.
Yeah, my dad
One
fixes my
time for the
car.
bastards out there.
That's not what
And
I'm doing.
I help him. I just
Friend
pass him a
grown ass
socket
still
wrench.
be talking shit like my dad will kick your dad. Grown as fuck talking shit to people.
No,
Like,
bro,
nigga,
that
get
shit is
your
funny,
bitch
bro.
ass on.
Nah, dog. We was out here working on the shit. And I'm over here just trying to ask little questions about him and shit. He's like, hey, man. He's like, hey, bro. This isn't time to get gay with your father, all right? I'm trying to get this shit done.
Okay,
Get this shit over with.
Okay, so we not the only ones who think you weird. All right.
Your own daddy telling you to get the fuck
Like,
out
shut
of
the
his
fuck
face.
He's
up.
like, hey, man,
man.
let's switch the script and let's just get this shit done, all right? There's a lot of work to do.
That ain't what you do with father son time. You don't ask questions.
I just
nigga.
try to get,
You
fuck
just be
me, you
kicking
know?
shit. Just sit back, relax.
I'm just trying to know
Somebody
some
want a
shit.
beer or something.
Yeah, and then y'all smoke a little blunt or something. God damn, you niggas talking about, yeah, so how was it growing up in the 90s? Shit like
No,
that.
my dad is a lot older than the 90s.
You know, my friend dad was getting it out the back door, man. He was going to the back door. I had to get the plates because he was half white.
Oh, yeah. His dad is white. His dad is white.
My dad is not white.
He light skinned, so you had to, you know.
If he was white, he wouldn't have been getting it out the back. But this shit's almost done though, so I'm glad this shit is over with, bro. Working on cars is fucking gay.
Yeah,
very strong language.
All the mechanics.
Wow.
I just say that's what they can do. I'm not saying they're gay. I'm just saying working on this fucking gay. I'm pretty sure they don't want to work on it. They just like making money doing it.
Nah, pretty sure they enjoy it, man. That's why they do it.
Like good. I don't enjoy it.
That's why you ain't a mechanic, man.
I'll be that. It's fine with me.
Shut up, Fred.
Yeah, he been saying a lot of fucking off the wall shit tonight, man. But talk about your fucking white boy.
Who, Chet Hanks?
Yeah, man.
Bro, this nigga's been having a rough little.
Dude, bro.
He tried to start White Boy Summer, bro. He's been having a hard time, fucking getting this shit off, bro. Like it's just been
I
tough.
don't know what this nigga is. Man.
This nigga Chet Hanks, bro. This nigga done got stabbed up by his girl allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Going online, showing videos of it. White Boy Summer look weak as fuck, bro. It really do. I'm not. I can't. I don't even want to think that he needs to promote that shit any longer. He took too many L's.
I ain't even seen the shit. I saw a clip of the video he made. He was like smacking some black girls' booties.
Well, I mean that's Chet Hanks. That's what he gonna do.
That was all I saw. Like I did see.
I ain't seen no shit like that. I ain't seen.
Yeah,
no.
What you expect though? Chet Hanks gonna get it like how he live.
Some shit, wasn't he? Where was he at? Miami. Jamaica?
I'm pretty sure. He act like he from Jamaica. He do the fucking whatever that shit is. I forgot the name how they talk, but he do that shit all the time.
Speak patois.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
that nigga be doing that shit.
You would have said that shit wrong as hell.
That's why I didn't say it.
They speak that patio.
That patty pat.
That
pat. But nah, like this nigga Chet Hanks got to be stopped. I think it's come to that.
You trying to cancel Chet Hanks?
We got to stop. We got to cancel. We got to
cool
stop
with
him.
Lil Nas X, but you want to cancel
Chet Hanks is where I draw the line.
That's crazy.
That motherfucker has to be brought to an end. Chet.
The white
boy summer, right? Y'all niggas been doing
white boy summer, bro.
White boys been acting nuts, bro. They been shooting up shit all year.
Bro.
I don't want them to have a summer. What do you think they gonna do with the summer if they didn't deal with the winter?
Been shooting up shit all year. That's not a
real.
But that's still gonna forever be their bag though. No matter what, that's gonna be their bag. That's the shit that they get off. The numbers are 2 in their favor. So I don't want to have a white boy summer, Chet Hanks. Get that shit from around here. I'm not with it. But if Paul Pierce is having the summer he was having a couple weeks ago, if it's like that,
what you call Paul Pierce shit?
I don't know. Old man summer. Because that nigga was
crisis.
Definitely a midlife crisis. That definitely was a midlife crisis.
It's a lot of story behind that though. I heard.
Hey, man,
I think he just got divorced. Didn't he just get divorced or something?
He was just chilling, bro.
To me, this is my theory. My theory was that he just got divorced and he was just like, fuck it. I don't got to worry about shit. Nothing else. I'm good. I don't worry about fuck ESPN. I don't need to go nowhere all day to be away from my wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. We turned up. If ESPN fired me, fuck it. I made $170 million in NBA. Straight.
I mean, yeah, he could have been thinking that too.
That's the only thing I could think of because regardless, bro, you don't have to post that.
They said there was some shit going on behind the scenes with like ESPN that he wasn't fucking with and booty boot. Hey, what's the best way to get out your contract? Act a fucking.
He been a joke at ESPN though too, so that could be another.
He won't be missed.
Like, he some dumbass shit.
These niggas really was using him as a joke at one point. Like he wasn't even. They didn't care about his analysis. They just wanted him to say stupid shit so they could meme him. Yeah. So. I get Paul Pierce. I respect it though, going out like a G, but you can't be 40 years old posting shit like that though.
I don't know if he went out like a G, but
I mean, shit, he don't need it. You saw the next day he had the picture. You know, he had the cigar.
He didn't go out.
He told y'all niggas ain't nothing.
Then they said that nigga got an offer for like some
$250,000
to host some other
significantly less than he was making with ESPN, but still.
But still, I mean, it's less stress. Like more freedom. That nigga could be on the show smoking.
Yeah.
That nigga might end up on the Joe Budden podcast.
That nigga was geeked up, bro. That nigga had the gas going. He had all the alcohol.
Yeah, bitches twerking.
IG bitches going nuts.
Talking shit too.
But you know, one thing I gotta keep it though. He did keep it played. He ain't show none of the fellas' faces. He kept all his boys that was there. Identity a secret. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect, nigga. Even though what he did was lame, he still stayed on code. So y'all niggas would show niggas faces and shit? That's what y'all saying?
Shut up,
man. Should have did anything.
He shouldn't have posted this shit, in my opinion.
I mean, of course, nigga. You can't be
You know,
That was the whole
Paul
thing.
Pierce was fucking geeked up, didn't give a fuck. That's what was going on. We don't
He had to
know
be on
what
some
all
pills,
Paul
allegedly.
Pierce probably was on a bunch of shit that we didn't see.
And they ain't even said he shouldn't have posted it.
And y'all
just
know that
'cause
ain't
of
his
job.
first time, bro. He just didn't give a fuck that day. That nigga was just like, man, fuck this shit. Fuck that shit. I'm bucking. That's all. That's what that nigga was on. He was just like on that fuck that shit. I'm bucking. This
Yeah.
nigga got. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was pretty fucking weird.
Cause I walked off real quick.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking.
Y'all niggas, I know y'all niggas can't maintain the show without me. It's all right. All right, man. Let's get into y'all trying to get into this serious shit, man. This Derek Chauvin trial.
Man, y'all don't want to hear no real shit.
When they gonna read the verdict?
I think
I mean, the
this
jury
week.
already-
I think this
jury is
week.
deliberating.
They deliberate?
So
Yeah, I think
it
they
could
have to
come
the.
soon.
Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think they said they have to.
do they really put a time frame on that shit?
Yeah, they do give you a
niggas
time.
get-
You can't.
them
They can't
niggas
just
get-
be there all willy nilly
I'm saying
deliberating
Them niggas get to stay in there until they come.
until
to a
they come
decision.
to a decision.
So they ain't gonna rush that shit. That shit might take 2 weeks.
It could.
But them niggas gonna be ready to get the fuck up out of there.
I hope.
You
I mean, I
sit
hope
in
that if they
room
doing
all
it, they doing
day,
it for the right reasons.
They
man.
gonna be like, man, fuck this shit. Let's just go with what the fuck they say so we can get out this shit.
What y'all think they gonna give him then? I
Man,
can't see
I've
him
been
go.
watching the trial. Has anybody been watching the trial?
I've been keeping up with
I've
it.
been watching it.
Like y'all been watching that shit.
I won't say that I've
been
watched
watching-
beat
like,
for
I've
beat,
been
but I've
listening. Like I cut
And
that shit
recaps.
on YouTube when I'm at work. I put my headphones in and I listen. You know, I try to like catch whatever, you know, view as much of it as possible. But most of it, I just been like listening and shit.
the defense sucks to me.
The defense is wild.
Like the
defense-
shit
but
that they're
the-
just throwing out there to
But
try to
the-
stick.
But what they doing
Who's the
is
defense?
That's Chauvin.
that's Chauvin people. But
The
I don't know who
prosecutor
the
ain't all
lawyers
that,
are.
but
Saying like who he got? He got that
I
weird
don't know who the
motherfucker.
fuck his
Don't even
lawyer
want
is.
It's curly
I was
head
asking
guy.
the old boy the questions and he was just, alright, yeah.
But nah, like dude was just like
with the glasses.
What they trying to do is they trying to put any doubt into these jury minds that it was this man's fault. And by him throwing out all them different scenarios and adding all those different shits, them different, you know, little
Potential.
little shit to it, and like, oh, he could have had this and he had this going on, and he had an enlarged heart, and he this and that.
He
and
did
this and
drugs.
that.
He had fentanyl in his
You know what I'm
system.
saying? He had COVID, and that could have, like, all that's doing is putting doubt into the jury's mind that, damn, this might not have just been all on him. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why the prosecution has been, to me, winning so thus far is because they still been letting people know that regardless of whatever he had going on, he was fine until this happened.
Yeah.
Like, this incident is what caused whatever the fuck they said happened to happen. And we know that all the things they saying happened were ruled out in the autopsy, in the, you know, the coroner and the medical reports and all this shit, the medical records, the toxicology report, all this shit they got back. They like, okay, he had this in him, but that's not enough to kill him. This was wrong with him, but that's not enough to kill him. He had this going on, but he was fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just lead back to, hey, he was passed out for more than 5 minutes. Nobody fucking helped him. He was kept laying on his neck. The fucking paramedics came. They had to get you off of him. The man was already passed out. They still had to tap you to get you off of him. Like, you was in a trance on this man's neck, stuck there for 9 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what killed him. So I feel like they gonna let that, like, that's stuck in the jury mind. And I think they gonna convict him. But I feel like it's going to be somebody in there who not going to go with the third degree shit, and they going to give him that involuntary or voluntary manslaughter shit, and then he going to just, you know.
Do a little time and then gonna be
They
gone.
going to give him like 3 years
Yeah.
or some weak ass shit like that.
Y'all think you think this shit gonna turn up? If it is weak, some weak shit?
I think it is going to turn
Even if
up.
it's some weak shit, I feel like it might turn up. I'm sorry.
It should turn up anyway, because even if he get the third degree, it's still not long prison time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna
like
be all
8
right.
years,
you
maybe.
know how, bruh, I seen the shit, the white boy who went over there at the riots and shot people up with the AK, and the police was giving him water.
Little fat boy?
The little white boy. You remember
From
that shit?
Kenosha,
Kyle
yeah.
Rittenhouse. Bro, this nigga, These fucking white people done donated this motherfucker over $500,000.
Bruh, that's light work, too.
Bruh. Since this shit, bruh. That's a fucking little boy.
They look out for their own. He ain't no kid. That nigga 17, 18 years old.
He's 17 now. He 18 now or 17
Yeah.
now. He was 17.
That nigga wasn't no kid when he got into his
18
fucking
now.
car and took his gun up to them protesters.
Right. But nigga, what the fuck? Like, they doing all this for this fucking white boy. Like, imagine what they doing for this dude. Like, Derek Chauvin, he gonna get out of the fucking jail.
He gonna get out like a rapper.
Yeah, he gonna be straight.
First day out.
He gonna be straight, bro.
Speaking engagements.
He gonna be straight. The white cop.
He going to gun events.
They gonna
gun
be straight,
shows.
bro.
NRA trade shows. All
I'm telling you. Oh yeah, this is how I had him right here. They gonna be posing. Folk gonna be posing with him and shit. Like they fucking Kaepernick or something like that.
Nah, that shit crazy.
Them niggas gonna be doing that
do
shit.
that shit, bro. Just like the Skittles shit with the
Bro,
hoodies
a
and
fucking
shit.
Steven Crowder, the fucking weak ass comedian, had somebody lay on him for 9 minutes like that to try to prove some weak ass point.
Steven who?
Crowder. Steven
heard
Crowder.
of
Yeah, he's a
him.
fucking weak ass right wing comedian.
Never heard of him.
I don't even know why you said his
Don't even give
name.
him no.
Cause he fucking weak.
Man, fuck him.
Yeah. Nigga lame as fuck. But nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's gonna be so much support for that shit if he get off. It's gonna be disgusting.
But I seen some shit these white folks talking about. Yeah, we coming. We don't give a fuck what the verdict is. We gonna be out here. Like, these white folks is wild, bro.
Yeah, especially what happened to that one dude
These white folks is wild,
in that neighborhood with that black guy.
Oh yeah. I
Tried
seen
that
shit.
nigga,
That
dog.
shit was in South
Disrespectful.
Carolina.
Yo, that, but bruh, the fucking shit I love is how niggas went right back out there to that nigga house. Like, yeah, nigga, we out. Like, it's a bunch of us now. What the fuck you gonna do? Like, this
our neighborhood.
that's what need to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what need to happen to let these white folks know, because they watch us. You know, all the bullshit that go on between black people. They see us, you know, folks killing each other and shit. And they look at us like they stupid. They ain't gonna stick together. They ain't gonna. But bro, when
Nah,
some
this
shit
nigga
happen,
thought he had the right one. He thought he was gonna
happen. Yeah, he felt like Buddy was a little square. Then they tried to say some old lame ass shit about he had done touched their daughter or they sexually assaulted their daughter and the daughter was
That white
screaming.
dude would whooped his fucking ass if he did that.
That was the
shit.
case.
Right,
Get
he
the
sitting
fuck
up
outta
here
here.
talking about some walk, like
I don't know, like that nigga fucking.
like he a fucking puppy or dog or something.
Bro,
like,
this nigga
bruh,
thought he fucking really
he know
ran
who the
shit,
fuck
bro.
to try, bro. He know who the fuck to try.
Telling you, yeah.
I'm telling you, like,
These white folks think they know who to try, bro. Then they get a real dose of reality when shit come their way, bro.
Gonna be fucked up out
No
here
cap,
talking
bruh.
that stupid shit to me. Well, I'm finna post up right here on your dumb ass.
These niggas, they need to know, bro. We got it.
But
Like I
that
said,
shit,
we got
I
it.
love that though. I love the
Yeah,
fact
that was
that
good
them
scene,
folks
son.
came out there. They had brought their bull horns. They came out there with whatever the fuck they need to bring, and they posted up right on they shit. They say their house got vandalized, you know.
It be like
Hey,
that.
they
That's
got-
what you pay
they
for
got
insurance for.
You know what I'm saying? This man fucking pride was vandalized. You know what I'm saying? His manhood.
And
was
these stupid
vandalized.
white people,
His
they
sense
think
of
recording
security
it is
was
helping them.
vandalized. You know what I'm saying? Right.
That's the funny part. Where it's like, bro, y'all think that recording that shit is about to help y'all. Like these white folk really think they in the right when they doing this. Like they'll look around for each other. This shit happen in a public setting. We'll look around for, oh, come on, my white brothers. You see this color here talking back? And they just be sitting there looking like they be looking for support, bro. They really think when they put that on the internet, people are like, yeah, I don't know why that colored boy think he can come around your neighborhood. You showed him, Timmy.
But I'm saying though, this nigga lived in a black neighborhood, which is crazy. Like, this is a predominantly black neighborhood, bro. You in
South Carolina,
Richland
nigga.
County, South, all right, nigga.
Like,
this is fucking. You in Columbia?
I think it's
Columbia.
still more black people in
It
the whole
is.
state of South
It
Carolina
is.
than it is white people.
Like,
Nah,
nigga,
I
you
probably
in a
surprised. Them
fucking-
numbers probably surprised
No,
you.
I'm
Really
saying
looked them
like
up.
It's a lot
I'm
of
talking
white
about in
people.
It's
that,
a lot of white people
I'm
in
talking
this
about
world.
in that
Oh, you right.
city. That city is predominantly black.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
nigga
city
lived in
is.
a black neighborhood, and he out here doing all this shit. Like, bro, do you not know where the fuck you live? Do you not
Yeah,
know
he
your
found out.
neighbors, nigga?
He
They
learned.
had to move. Them folks move like a motherfucker.
He learned them.
And the military should fucking kick this nigga, bro.
I thought he wasn't active
Discharge.
anymore. He was still active.
I'm saying he's still getting the shit though. He's
Oh, to
still
pay
getting
his,
the money.
his
He's still
benefits and
part of
shit?
that. You gotta
His superior is black though.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got a dishonorable discharge this nigga, man.
But yeah, man, I just can't believe that
Get
nigga
this
just.
nigga the fuck out of here.
It's crazy.
He's fucking.
Should I don't know, maybe next show, I got a, somebody who's a police officer. She's a police officer, and I hit her up on Instagram and asked her about if she wanted to come on the show. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set that up so we can have her on the show. We can ask her questions about, how does she feel being a black female cop? in
Ask her
this
about training.
climate? You know what I'm saying? I did ask her a few questions about the training. She told me that they've been putting out new training videos to try to give them, I guess, like new instruction on how to do different trainings and shit like that, handling different situations. And she was like, they telling her that kneeling on somebody's neck for 9 minutes ain't an accident.
Oh yeah. It's crazy we gotta tell you that.
Pulling out the gun and saying taser and shoot somebody is not an accident. Like,
I mean, it's an accident, but that's an accident that you
it's
get.
not an accident. She's telling me like this like they don't accept.
Yeah, it's not. You know, it's like no accident is acceptable. You made a mistake.
You're trained. She said you're trained to know.
And you need to get punished for a mistake.
So like nobody's gonna believe that it's an accident. Like people are gonna know that this was you knew what you was doing.
I'm saying the thing I don't understand about this whole conversation. No, I get what you're saying.
She's just saying as a cop,
what I'm saying is
her superiors are telling her like
even if
people are gonna know that. You didn't accidentally pull out the gun, say taser, and shoot this nigga. You've been working here 25 years. Even if you've been working here 2 months, the amount of training that you go through to know where your taser, your gun is, and what you do at each time is not acceptable.
Yeah, that's what
you know what I'm saying.
That's why I don't understand. Even if you say that I mistake, okay, to me. If I mistake my taser for my gun, it's the same consequence as I pulled out my gun and shot him inappropriately. Like those are the same thing. Like it should. Like okay, you mistake, you're still wrong. Right. Like you did do a mistake. You did a big one. Here's 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like that's. I don't see the problem with saying that. Like you're an officer of the law. You took a pledge. You have to go through training and all. Sorry. Yeah, you fuck up. You go 20 years. That shit was supposed to happen. Like you are. How can you hold the law and you don't hold the people you have making sure policing the law not be held accountable? Like the shit doesn't make sense. You try to do all this shit for them, pull all this shit. I understand police unions and all that stuff, that they're doing what they're supposed to do, protecting
their. The lady who shot the dude in his own apartment, the cop, did she get off? Like,
yeah, she got off.
She got off for that.
Yeah. They said it was an accident.
She got off for that. Walking in somebody's fucking house and shooting them.
I think. Well, she didn't get off. She didn't get a lot of time. She didn't get. She did get charged. I remember her crying. I remember her brother was saying he forgave her and stuff.
She maybe got charged with I think shooting somebody else or some shit. Like the bullet went through and put somebody else in danger.
It went in somebody else's apartment.
Yeah, and put them in danger or some shit like that. A child.
I know that's what happened with the Breonna Taylor shit.
Yeah.
Like them niggas got in trouble for the bullets that went into other people's apartment for more in trouble for that than they did for killing this lady.
Yeah.
They shot a black man in DeKalb County, walking around his own neighborhood. They saw him, started firing at him. He ran and jumped into his own window of his own house because he was so afraid.
But he had a knife, though.
He had a knife.
They said it wasn't a knife.
That don't mean you dumped the clip on a nigga.
He was fixing some shit, plumbing. His neighbor said he was fixing
but he had a knife.
The next door neighbor said that he ran up on her car with the knife, looked at her, and then walked away. She called the police. They was walking around the neighborhood.
That don't mean you dumped the clip on a nigga.
Listen, I watched the video now. I'm not.
You talking about with the two black officers? They were like, we don't want to hurt you. We don't want to hurt you.
We don't want to do this, man. Just put the knife down. Like, come out, put the knife down. Cause they saw the nigga walking down the street. He had something in his hand. He fucking ran off up the driveway. They started coming out the car, chasing him up the driveway. He like jumped behind a balcony or some shit. And then that's when he jumped through the window. But when he was running, they saw the blue knife in his hand. It fell like somewhere because they showed a picture of it afterwards or whatever.
A blue knife?
The nigga, it was like a blue. I don't know.
Was it like a spade or was it a knife?
No, it was like a knife, like a Michael Myers. Looked like a Michael Myers.
It was one of them ceramic goddamn.
Nigga said Michael Myers.
You know what I'm saying? But bro was having like a mental episode, bro. You could tell. Like he opened the front door. He was behind the ottoman. Like with the knife and shit, and the police was like had the door pushed open, and they tell him like, bro, just put the knife down. Like,
so why the fuck they gotta shoot him though?
I don't know. He did some shit with the knife.
No,
man.
Nigga, then you need to fucking have some type of combat training.
You gotta shoot this nigga, bro. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is niggas got a goddamn.
You can't disarm an old nigga with a knife, my nigga. Then you supposed to take the blade.
That nigga
well, how was he?
30.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. But you still don't shoot the nigga, but you gotta disarm him.
Bro, I don't know, bro. They didn't want to kill the dude, though, bro. They didn't.
Obviously, they did.
They didn't. They sat out there for several minutes talking.
That don't mean okay. You stay out several minutes longer until we get this shit under control.
I think they said one of them deployed their taser, but it didn't hit or some shit.
The nigga started swinging the knife.
Yeah. Nigga,
it's crazy, bro. But I mean,
they got a knife back up.
What about when they shot the little boy in what is it, New Jersey or New York or Pennsylvania? Chicago.
This nigga in every city.
Oh shit! It happened everywhere. Shit, everybody's getting killed everywhere.
I don't know now, but they said the boy had just shot at.
That don't mean you shoot him though.
He threw the gun down in the alley.
Okay, and he surrenders.
He had it or not. But I don't think he should have shot that boy. You know
my thing is this.
I don't think he should have shot that boy.
All they keep showing us there's the picture with
what
his
I'm
hands
saying
up
is, bro, the police are too scared. They too scary to be police.
Yeah, bro. Police, you need to be reactionary. If
scared of black people.
You're right.
Wasn't black.
But he was Hispanic. They're scared of black and brown people.
He
this is what the police have to understand. This is what the police have to understand. He was Hispanic though.
But if they know the neighborhood, they know he probably.
Yeah, it was
Hispanic.
Hispanic.
They say like the Latin kings and shit.
No. This is what the police have to understand. Your shit has to be reactionary, bro. If a nigga doesn't shoot at you, if a nigga's not engaging with you, you shouldn't be able to engage. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, no, you do. You're a police officer, nigga. Nigga, you're a police officer, nigga.
Bro, I saw a video of a cop.
You be a police officer.
I was a correctional officer, and I said, fuck that shit.
I saw a video.
Yeah, it's worse. Police officers scared to do what I was doing.
I saw a video of a cop in New Mexico. He was pulling over a guy.
Just telling you the truth.
The nigga threw the cocktail on him or whatever. Bleach shit.
This dude was pulling over the dude ended up being like part of the cartel, and he was making a drug run for the cartel. He had warrants out for him. Cop pulled him over. He go on the passenger side of the truck, tell dude to come out. Like, bro, I'm finna get your shit right, and I'm gonna let you go on about your business. Dude get out on the driver's side. He like, hey, do you got a gun? He say shit. And the cop is walking down on the passenger side the same time the dude coming out the driver's side. Nigga up the AR. Dude shoot the cop in the face. The cop like, oh shit. Boom. Nigga shot his ass. Wet his ass up. Killed the dude. Came back around the car. Shot the cop like 7-8 times. Killed him right on the side of the road.
That nigga had every intention on killing that cop regardless of how that interaction went.
I'm saying, bro. You can't wait. You know what I'm saying? That cop would have been a little more antsy. See, this nigga had a gun and pulled up.
But he didn't because he was on the opposite side of the car.
But so he saw the
No, okay, yeah, and I'm sorry, but that's an unfortunate part of the gig, bro. You have to see the gun.
He saw him with the gun. That's what I'm telling you. Before the dude got out the car, he saw the gun. Said, hey, do you have a gun? And by the time
then pull the gun out.
That's what I'm saying, though. Not waiting.
If I say I see a gun, there's nothing wrong with pulling a gun out.
We can't sit here and say that we want the people in blue to sacrifice themselves.
That's what I'm telling.
That's the job that they signed up for.
No, they signed
yes, it
up.
is.
They signed up to take a risk. They didn't sign up to say.
They didn't say sacrifice themselves, but I'm just saying you have to be 100% sure of what you're going. There's
sacrifice.
No, I didn't say sacrifice. I said you have to be 100% sure, 1,000% sure, no shot. And if you aren't, then you need to be punished accordingly.
These people aren't.
It's cool then. It's cool then. Then be punished accordingly. That's all I'm saying.
These people are robots.
They're not saying that you're being a robot.
Nobody's gonna be 100% right every time. People are gonna make mistakes.
And if you make the mistake, you're punished accordingly.
When it's egregious, when it's repetitive. When it's selective, that's when it's a problem. You feel me? When it's the same people who look like this and they're cops and they're doing shit to the same people who look like this all the time, and other people who look like them are doing the same things and the same things are being done, that's when it's an issue. We're not asking for cops to fucking be Superman and like we know people make mistakes, accidents happen, but we asking for cops to not be biased, not be prejudiced. Not fucking.
No, we're asking them to be accountable for when you make mistakes.
Cops are civil servants. They're out here and they're providing a service to the community. Mm-hmm. They're trying to be the best person they can be. Not all cops are bad. Not all cops are bad.
Not all cops are bad, but you took a leap there.
What I'm saying is, if you have a doctor in the emergency room and you go in there with an emergency, as a responder, they're gonna do whatever they can to save you.
Now, you go there with the belief that that's the case.
Unless you ain't got insurance.
But if your paperwork good,
but that's not what they're going to do. With the doctor, that's part of their oath.
If they take an extra step, and you die in the process, do we want to prosecute this person for trying to be a civil servant? No, because then you won't have any doctors. Just like you won't have any cops. If we continue to pursue all cops as if they're the dumbasses that are shooting black people, then we won't have any.
Nope.
Right. So we have
that lawlessness is not an answer.
And that's why I'm saying.
So oppression is.
That's why I'm saying we have to look at this by case basis and see the context and see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Every time a black person gets killed by a cop, it's not a fucking police brutality. Like it's not like that every time.
If you're looking at the Capitol, that
a lot of
what
times they are, and that's what I'm saying. Like. I'm not saying that every black person who's been killed by cops shouldn't have been, but I know that everyone shouldn't have been. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna say this.
They all shouldn't have been killed, but I'm not saying they all shouldn't have either. I know it's white people that do the same thing that black people do, and they get killed, and white people don't, and that's what I have an issue with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it's justified, it's justified. When somebody black or white has a gun and they aiming it at the police, I expect them to get shot. I don't expect that to not happen for white people and to happen to black people. I wouldn't expect for black people to always be assumed to have a gun and white people not. That's the problem. You feel me? It's not like we asking these motherfuckers to be perfect because we know you can't. But don't be fucking racist. Don't be prejudiced. You can't. You have to be unbiased. In your line of work, you have to be. Unfortunately,
there is an unbiased test, so that's why you got to put the rules and shit down for that not to happen. And my thing is this: at the end of the day, a cop job is to make sure when he gets to a scene, every party is alive after that scene. If he doesn't do that, even if there's a shootout, anything, you can't try to get that shit down to where the least amount of lives are taken as possible, then you failed the job. And we just have to review that accordingly. Every failure doesn't need to be 20 years in jail. I don't believe that. But every failure needs to be reviewed and handled accordingly.
I mean, and it is. Every time there's a
man, it's not at this time. They throw all these shit. You do complaints. But I remember going to complain about the police officers when they was treating the way the girl I was dating at this party that had got broken up. And they had made her get fucked up and she had to go find some strangers to make a phone call and all this shit. I go up there to make a complaint. These fucking officers come and surround my car. Me and my car talking shit to me, threatening me. When I'm coming there to make a complaint to them. So it's like, bro, fuck these. Yeah. These niggas surrounded me around my car.
So you was finna snitch?
No, I was snitching on the police.
I'm saying though, man.
To the police.
To the police, yeah.
So you're stupid.
So I mean, who do you report them? I mean, shit, I still did it. I'm not gonna be scared.
You better call somebody safely, stupid.
No, I went up there and made a fucking whatchamacallit, a statement.
Niggas almost ran.
And these niggas didn't even, and they even tried to give me the complaint paperwork. They y'all, we don't do that. So the next day I came back up there, they gave me the complaint. No, the next day when I came up there, they gave me the paperwork.
You can't go to where them niggas work at to tell them.
I did. I went back the next day and got the paperwork, made the complaint. I don't let those pussy ass niggas scare me, dog. Like I'm not worried about none of that.
Calling them that.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. That's why they surrounded me. I can call a witness up to tell you how I was acting, how I was talking big boy shit to them. I could care less if they had a gun.
Freddieboy.
I'm keeping it a bean.
White on white violence. White on white.
I could care less if they had the
Freeway talking hot boy shit.
Shit, like I said, I could care less about that shit. And I knew one of them. I used to work with one of them doing something else. So that's why I said these niggas was pussy.
Goddamn Freddieboy.
I mean, Fred, what the fuck they gonna do?
Well, that was shit. They tried to. They walked. They surrounded me around my car. Had their hands on their guns. What you think they was gonna do? Play around with it?
Fred, you getting big because you talk shit in a safe situation.
I didn't talk shit in a safe situation. How many people have talked shit? The police are not here. I'm not saying a situation. You can diminish it and try to. I know what happened. I was there. I got a witness, so it's cool.
That boy goddamn Sean.
Good job, Fred.
I ain't scared of these pussy ass police officers.
What's that nigga name? Sean King.
They can put me in the wood if they want to.
They can put you in the wood if they want to.
Show them your navel tat.
Yeah, I show them right out. Take my shirt off and let them know what the fuck's going on.
Black power.
Let these motherfuckers know. I ain't scared of these motherfuckers. I'll let them know.
This nigga fucking Freeway Freddy got a black power tattoo on his belly button.
Hey,
the only
going hard out here.
In America.
That's a couple of the white niggas got some crazy ass shit going on.
Tattoo on a belly button?
You say this every time. Like we haven't had this conversation on numerous times. It's not on my belly button. It's on my stomach.
He had to get that Cisco shit covered up.
If I do that,
it's on his navel.
I'll probably try to forget it.
He got a tramp stamp on his navel.
Yeah, that nigga got a navel stamp.
I'm not the only person who has stomach tats. That's not a weird occurrence. I can show y'all plenty of people who have their stomachs tattooed.
It's pretty weird around your belly button as a man.
It's not just around. It's on my whole entire stomach though. It's not just around my belly button. I know that's what I want to portray it as, but that's not what it is.
I'm saying you had to cover up that little Cisco dragon tattoo you had.
I have no Cisco dragon.
You had a dragon tattoo on your navel?
No, I don't. That's not what's going on.
Unleash the dragon.
He really just trying to cover up his piercings.
So we're not gonna talk about the shit you got on you, right? The little rainbow you got on you, right?
I don't have a rainbow.
Okay, you got a rainbow and a tramp stamp. So let's bring it up.
A rainbow and a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Where would that
Half
be?
rainbow too. Let her know.
Rainbow where?
Part of it's in the closet.
Rainbow where? You talking shit. The people can't see me on the camera, but my tattoos are not rainbows. And I do not have a tramp stamp, and I don't have anything around my navel.
Yeah.
And see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you just got one like lonely tattoo.
It's not one. No,
it's belly button.
No, it's a black power fist, and then around that is a peace
I
sign.
don't want to say this, but just go ahead and let us see it.
I'm not about to put it on camera.
I really
I'm not gonna
regret
put
this.
it on camera.
No,
I'll put all of my tattoos on camera and will not be
Fred, I
have
considered
other
gay.
tattoos.
You're gay.
Fred, you have a tattoo and you don't want to show it. So
Not
what
like
happened?
that. I'm not gonna stand up and show my tattoo to a bunch of men. Like, no, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to
That's
do
how
that.
you know that it's fucking suspect.
No, if it was a bunch of women here, I would show my tattoo to women. I'm not gonna
like,
sit here and give it to a bunch of men.
If a dude can't
tattoo
show
isn't
his
a
tattoo,
fucking
then it's suspect.
Sexual.
And then it doesn't have to be. But I'm not gonna get up and show my tattoo on camera to a bunch of men. That's cool. I'm not gonna. I'll show you my arm tats too. I got ones on my arms. I'm not gonna pick up my shirt.
Judging by the tats that I'm seeing, your shit is weak. So come on.
Like I said, I'm not about to. I'll show you after we're done.
No, you're not going to show me nothing after.
But you want me to show you now? I'm not showing you now.
Yeah, that is pretty
I said after the show.
Yeah, like
what's the difference between really cutting off the camera?
That's not like the one.
I don't want to do it in front of the camera, in front of y'all niggas.
I'm saying, nigga,
You just said you finna show, Fred.
I said on camera. Listen, whole point.
I'd rather you do it on camera than try to show.
Fuck all y'all.
Yeah, I don't want to see no.
Fuck all y'all. I'm not showing y'all my stomach tattoos.
Behind the house
Freddie P got private showings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't really.
Y'all can see that. Y'all can see it on the OnlyFans. On the Only, yeah. Y'all can see it on the Only
You
Rhetoric.
can see it on the OnlyFans.
I don't care. Do what
the
fuck you want with your money.
So
Do shit what you want on the money.
I'm okay with you being gay, but you gotta admit this. You're a homosexual.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, everybody knows.
I mean, we already kind of,
Y'all niggas is squirrely. We can keep it like that.
I can't believe this nigga Fred was just talking gangster about telling on the police. That's funny.
I talk on
the police. I'm gonna tell.
I snitch on
niggas, man.
I will snitch on the police on the police.
Niggas.
I don't give a fuck.
Fucking Freeway.
I ain't scared of this.
Tell her.
I'm Freddieboy Freeway.
You see my fucking hair?
I don't give a shit about nothing.
You see my fucking navel tat? I'm thugging. I'm like, Tupac had a navel tat.
Yeah.
I got one too.
He didn't really have no navel tat.
Look at this nigga going straight to defend some Tupac, boy. He can't wait to defend this boy. Nah, it's okay.
I'd rather defend Tupac than you.
Hey, it be like
Same
that.
Paris Crooks, the greatest actor ever lived.
We know.
Come on now. How's he? Let's not get into this.
I mean, he did movies, so he's an actor.
Yeah, but hey.
Nah, but
all right, man. Let's talk about this nigga, man. Let's talk about a real actor then.
Switched up.
Jackie fucking Chan.
Shout out to Jackie Chan.
Are we gonna shout out Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
Because Jackie Chan has.
Jackie Chan is the parent that Fred hates because they ain't gonna. He ain't leaving his.
Honestly, I wasn't. We can get into this, but Jackie Chan has submitted about a fortune of $370 million, and he stated recently that he's not going to give that to his son. Essentially, his son gonna have to get it out, whatever he figured can get it out. He's not giving him no. I was gonna say I don't really have a problem with. Like, I don't have a problem with that, but I feel like you can at least just drop this nigga one M. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Get this nigga at least one M.
That nigga gave you life, nigga. He don't owe you shit else.
Nah, nigga. The
the
fact that you did give him life is some shit you can give him one M.
If you grown as fuck, you my son, and you ain't got shit right yet. You ain't finna wait till I die. Fuck my old shit up.
Why? Okay, can we talk about that real quick? You're dead. Why the fuck do you care what happens to your money once you're dead? That's the most selfish shit I have ever heard.
About what happens to my legacy.
Nigga, that your legacy was the kid. You knew he was doing drugs. Or in Jackie Chan's case, you knew he was doing drugs in his case.
Don't nobody even know who Jackie Chan said. I didn't even know Jackie Chan.
His name is JC. His name was like JC or something like that.
I didn't know nothing about Jackie Chan. No, he just don't fuck with his son for real. That's all it is. Son of fuck up.
Is his son on the bullshit or like what? This nigga, he got addiction. Like he got a problem.
Look at Kirk Franklin's son.
Kurt Franklin's son had issues too, probably.
On the hoe.
Well, potentially.
No, proof.
That shit was funny.
He's 30.
But I'm just saying, bro, you could drop a nigga
son doing no shit like
a million. Like, do you have $370 million? You can't make sure this nigga has $1 million?
No, he ain't getting no million yen, nigga.
It's more than this is American, nigga. This ain't no yen. This American.
Nigga, you gonna fuck that million off?
Who cares? Like, why does that matter? Who cares if he fuck you? It clearly don't bother him now. If he ain't getting, if he ain't doing all,
matter. He just don't want to do it. Like,
I'm just saying, if you ain't exerting efforts right now,
don't want to get that nigga no money.
Obviously, that's what I'm saying. It's just lame shit.
Not gonna do nothing right with it.
Who cares? You're dead.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're dead. Who cares if you fuck off with it?
Not even because you dead. I mean, it's just.
And it's money.
He really don't care about that nigga. Like,
maybe he giving it to charity.
He love him, you know.
But so he's giving it to charity. But you know, you get that shit to organized charities. That goes straight to fucking people's pockets.
How you know he ain't got his own shit?
I mean, even if he don't have his own shit, organized charities run the same way. They have to pay. They have to pay people. So they don't go to the people that they hoping they.
That's that nigga money, bro.
I feel you, Fred.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
At the end of the day, yeah.
But he don't gotta get that nigga shit. It just said what he really think about that
up, man. That shit is fucked up, man. I feel bad for little bro.
Shit, he better go.
Fred, like my dad, he gotta do that to me.
I mean, he still got time to turn it around.
That's the crazy part though, because Fred dad wouldn't do that to him, but
that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't do that.
You're the dad that's doing that.
Fuck you, nigga.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
Fuck you, nigga. I ain't doing that. All my shit going straight to them.
Nigga not giving a shit about his kids.
That's not saying about giving shit about his kids. And fuck you, nigga. This has nothing to do about anybody not giving shit. And fuck you. This has to do about why are you caring about your money when your shit is when you're gone? That's the shit I'm worried about. Why are you worried about your money when your shit's gone?
So leave Tony $10 after you got there.
Shit, if that's what I got, nigga. I hope I got more.
$10 and an iPhone 3G.
I say Tony go nuts.
Crash screen.
This shit gonna cost more than anything I can give you one day.
So if Doe just didn't do what you wanted him to do with his life, and you had made a whole bunch of money, you want to just
this nigga was fucking successful.
Not to say you just say that this nigga wasn't successful or sustainable. I'm saying you're not gonna give him money.
He's a drug addict. He's not successful.
Yeah, we'll just say that he's a drug addict. We'll just say that.
No, I'm not.
So you're not giving him nothing because he's a drug addict?
No.
You're not gonna put nothing in stable to at least help him to try to get clean.
I would have.
You just say fuck you because you're a drug addict.
Oh, obviously I've been trying to help you get clean.
I'm just saying clearly this nigga
it's like Lil Nas X mama. Like Lil Nas X been trying to help him.
So you don't think you should exhaust your resources for somebody when they having a problem like that? If you have them,
I have.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that they have.
Giving him $1 million isn't gonna help anything.
But it isn't gonna help him anything.
That's not a resource. That's
but
a
if you're
crutch.
not,
and I'm not giving crutches out. I'm giving motherfucking assistance. And if you want a crutch, take your ass to the goddamn ER. If you want some real help, I got you.
I can understand doing the help thing, but at the end of the day, like
I'm not giving you money.
I'm
not giving you money.
We don't even know if this nigga
not giving you money.
That's cool. Leaving.
I'm not leaving you money. You are on drugs. All you gotta do is go buy as much fucking drugs as you can with this money and get high and probably kill yourself and go fucking crazy. You gonna fucking give money to this person? You gonna blow?
So okay, and you don't give them the money. What they're gonna do? You think they're an addict, nigga? They're gonna fucking do it anyway.
All right. Well,
so you're not stopping anything. You're just helping your own dead ego.
I'm just stopping you from.
No, you're just stopping your own dead ego.
I'm just helping you from not buy as much fucking drugs as you can.
No, you're stopping your dead ego. That's all that is.
Maybe when I don't leave you anybody, you'll be like, damn, nah, I really.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna be like, bro, I want to get high.
Nah, I really don't have any way to get no drugs.
I'm saying I want to get high.
Fucking tighten up and goddamn do what's right.
But
you know what I'm saying?
My
Maybe
thing is
it's a reality check. Not, I'm finna go deep down into the depths of druggery even more. Like,
yeah,
you should fucking
70 million.
You should fucking
shit. He gonna smoke his whatever he doing, but he gonna snort his nose off.
I'm trying to tell you, like, the nigga's gonna kill himself before he can get halfway through this.
He might not even make it out the bank.
I mean, you can't say he's going.
That is the crazy part. I'm glad you said that, Joe. I wanted somebody else besides me to say that.
Look at famous.
This nigga grew up with money already, so I mean,
all right. Look at.
He was gonna snort his brains out. He probably would have been dead.
Bobby Christina. Her mom was on drugs. Her mom died on drugs. She was left a fortune. She was already on drugs. What happened? This a year later. she's fucking drugged out and dies.
Yeah, but that's not just because of drugs. She had depression. She was going through a whole bunch of other stuff.
A whole lot of shit. You know what? She got an ass load of money dropped on her, and now she go buy whatever the fucking kind of drugs she want without anybody having any regulation on this shit.
That's not the problem, though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep going to the drugs like the drugs are the problem. The problem is
the drugs are the problem. What I'm telling you is giving somebody resources aids them not getting help.
Yeah, money just makes you more of what you are.
If it's not managed, if they don't have to do anything for it. Nigga.
No, it doesn't. Niggas, there's plenty of niggas who will do what they have to do to feed their addiction.
You gotta do some shit before you fucking get this money, nigga. You gotta go to rehab. You gotta be clean for a certain amount of time.
And there's plenty of people who will fake the funk. I know there's plenty of people who fake the funk. There's plenty of people in rehab who
fake the funk.
Yeah, for 5 years. They have to do that.
You do this shit. Whatever.
It's a lot of people that's the thing. A lot of people have problems and they need the help.
Quit drugs for 5 years. Just to get
back on drugs.
It's a lot of people who have these issues, and that's what I'm saying. These people have problems, and instead of trying to look at them like, "Oh man, we got to help people."
If you do that shit for 5 years, at least I helped you get clean for 5 years, nigga.
That's an ego shit. That don't mean
what happened. That's not ego, nigga. That means you did better. You did fucking better.
That's ego.
That's all that matters to me. If you do it better, if you do it good. If you're sustainable,
if you're not going to the problem, if you're not attacking the root of the problem or where addiction comes from, you're never going to get better.
The root of the problem.
If you're just like, oh, I'm just not going to do the drugs and I'm going to get,
the problem.
You just allow those problems just to seep in, and then you have vendors.
You are the fucking root of the problem. People like you.
Like me, what?
Fucking enablers.
No, it's just y'all just love calling people enablers because y'all don't want to take the time to actually help people. Because it's easier just to say you're a drug dealer, you're a shit, you're a piece of shit, and instead say you're an enabler.
Niggas to do heroin.
No, I've never said that. That's what I'm saying. That's what your brain is. All you hear is heroin, and that's just where your brain goes to. And it's like, bro, no, I want people to do what the fuck they're going to do safely.
You want everybody to do whatever the fuck they want.
Safely.
That's your problem.
Safely.
That's your fucking
That's
problem.
not a problem. You're the problem because y'all want to control people. Y'all feel like y'all should dictate people. For some reason, y'all think y'all have the authority to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. Y'all know what is or isn't right, and y'all niggas are the authority of that. No, y'all aren't. Bro, niggas is cool with doing heroin, and they should be able to do heroin safe, nigga.
I know what the fuck my
How do you do heroin safe?
I've plenty times explained that to you, but then y'all be like, oh, y'all doing
safe, dummy.
You put in organized government organized places where people can go and take their drugs to get them checked. Yes, I know that sounds crazy to y'all because y'all have never heard of a government caring about you, but it happens around the world. I promise. I promise.
Where?
People can over in Scotland. Sweden. Sweden does that. No, Sweden.
I think
it's called an example. It's called an example. You follow it.
Well, when they do it in United States,
no, that's you know how that happens because people have to advocate for that. People have to say, hey, instead of pointing.
He doesn't. I'm not asking for no safe drug use program, nigga.
Freddieboy.
Okay, then, because you think that because you're saying something about the drug, because your view on the drug makes you feel like you can say that. Oh, I'm not with the safe drug program because of the drug they're using. But my nigga, that's what they do. That's what they do. And why shouldn't they have access to safe resources?
This nigga Reddick is.
I know it's so crazy just to think about people. Yeah, I know. Look at that. Look what you're saying. Heroin. Listen to what you're saying though. Heroin. Because you're saying heroin, that makes your whole logic about everything else go out the door. Everything else you're saying, the only reason you're making that statement you're saying is because heroin is in the word. No, it's not. It's just no. It's not that I'm toxic. It's just y'all don't be thinking about the ramifications of what y'all are saying, bro. Y'all are looking at this shit. You're saying that people shouldn't do drugs because you think that those drugs that they do are bad.
Heroin is good.
No, I didn't say that. It's indifferent. If you use it or abuse it, that is where it changes. If you abuse heroin, then yes, it could be a problem for you. You can safely use heroin. I know you guys don't understand that, or because I've never seen an example of except on the TV of the crazy nigga shooting up in the corner. But you can safely use drugs, bro. A lot of world pieces do it around the world. So it's not crazy.
Do you know somebody who does heroin
personally? No, I don't personally know, but I've seen people
fuck up.
Come on.
Shut the fuck up.
Because there are plenty of people who have accounts that showed you that heroin. You can go over
somebody.
Shut the fuck up.
One mic. So check this out. Fred. I think the misconception is that what you're misunderstanding here is that the fact that heroin use
Make sure you're talking about the heroin.
Wait, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about heroin. Heroin use recreationally has no positive benefits
whatsoever.
Yes, it does.
Wait.
People use heroin in medicine all the time. Please do a Google search.
I said recreationally.
Recreationally, yeah, but people you said have no medicine.
I said
to act like it has no use at all. No good use at all.
Let me say this again. Maybe you should take the headphones off so you can hear me clearly. Heroin use has no positive benefits when used recreationally. Recreationally, meaning
yes, it does.
An individual.
It does.
Recreationally meaning an individual inside one's home without a doctor's prescription or medicated direction for the use of heroin has no positive benefits.
Yes, it does.
From using heroin.
Yes, it does. People can use heroin for a lot of different pain release, all sorts of stuff. People use heroin for.
I said recreationally.
They can, but I'm saying people do that. I smoke weed recreationally, and that still helps me with different pains that I have.
We're talking about weed, and we're talking about heroin.
That again, thank you, because you think that you can give value judgment to drugs. You can't.
Not giving value.
Yes, you are. You're giving a value judgment to the drug.
I'm giving a danger.
No, you're giving a value judgment. No, you're giving a value judgment.
A danger level. Heroin is substantially more dangerous than weed. That is a fact. If you use too much heroin, you will die.
Okay.
It is impossible to consume enough marijuana to die.
So that's what gives you the validation for your value judgment. But at the end of the day, that is a value.
I'm telling you the danger level. I'm not giving any value to
yes,
anything.
It is. When you are saying one drug over another, you're giving it a value judgment. Yes, you are.
Bro, you're not listening.
I am listening to you.
I never said
I'm literally repeating what you said and told you why it means that.
I never mentioned value. I never mentioned
you don't have to mention because your words are saying it for you.
No, I said danger level.
Oh, yes. The dangers are different.
Danger level means?
Yes.
Dub, can you explain the difference between danger level and value level?
When we're talking about drugs, I think that, when we consider like the toxicity, and we're talking about if I take too much of this, I can overdose, I can die.
That's different.
That's different.
That's abuse.
That's
abuse.
Okay.
That's not using the drug. That's abuse.
But he's talking about recreational. Recreational use is no. Recreational use.
Can I respond that?
You need to listen.
I have a response to this.
You've been taught. You cannot respond before you hear what people say. How can you respond before you hear the thought?
I'm listening to what you're saying.
You could not have a valid response.
I do have a valid what you're saying.
That you did not hear the complete thought of.
I do.
It's impossible. It's impossible. It's no way that you could say, I know what I want to say to this, and you haven't heard what's been said.
All I said was after he was done, can I respond to that? That's all I was saying.
Yes, of course. That's what the whole show is for. But
that's all I was saying. Yes, I am. I'm letting him know that so I can say next.
That is rhetorical. We know that you're going to respond when someone is done.
You don't need to do that.
We don't have to say, can I respond?
Just shut up. Don't even make a noise.
Listen to what's being said. Comprehend it through.
Y'all aren't doing that with me at all.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not. Y'all just like, oh man, but it's heroin, bro. It's heroin.
No,
why can't you get that, man? It's heroin, bro.
Fred, you don't even know anybody who does that.
That's what you're doing.
I can show you articles of people who talked about their use. I can show you research.
People and actually knowing people.
It's two completely different things.
There are completely different things, but it's still research. No, it's not. It's on research, bro. Y'all niggas just have a mind frame of a drug from people who have done it under oppression. And I'm trying to tell you, there's actual things called of use. There's things called you can use drugs healthily. You can use drugs within a reasonable amount. You can monetize. That's what I'm saying. But you can do that with heroin. You can do that with cocaine. But I'm saying you can. But people don't know that because we have this stigma that y'all niggas are portraying that doesn't allow us to do research. So people know, hey, this is how much coke I need to do. This is how much heroin I need to do, or it's going to be a problem after that. Because we don't do the research because it's heroin, it's coke, it's all this shit. But anything else, we're cool with our niggas doing Molly, niggas doing X, niggas smoking weed. It's cool for those drugs because the rappers told us, hey, that's good to go. But when the government says, oh, don't do heroin, don't do this, don't do that, when our social stigmas come around and we don't do X, Y, and Z, then that's when it's a problem. But we don't sit here and just think about this. How about this, nigga? Take these prejudices that we are creating out of our fucking heads and stop thinking about this shit into something to make us, oh, I don't do coke, so I'm better than nigga that do coke. I don't do heroin, I'm better than nigga that do heroin. No, nigga, how about this? Keep shit safe for people who do shit. And if we can make it safe for them, make it safe for them. But y'all niggas just want to be high and above it.
I'll stop listening to
I know, cause
look,
yeah. So
look, bro.
You go respond. Can I go ahead? I'll let you say what you gotta say.
Once again, bro.
Because first of all, you know this is wrong because he's acting so fucking outrageous.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know that he's wrong just because of how fucking.
Look, bro.
Acting and how fucking loud he's screaming and how fucking like
animated and shit.
This nigga
like,
being way too fucking animated, so you know this nigga know he wrong.
He full of shit.
Make the thumbnail, ain't you, bro?
Oh, Fred. Oh, what? Fred's gonna put his little shit with his little bald spots for showing. But goddamn, look, this motherfucker. You don't know anybody who is on heroin, bro.
That's
I do. I have family members who are on heroin.
Wait.
There's nothing good going on with them.
Wait.
That's not because of the heroin.
Wait.
It's not because of the heroin?
Yes, it's because of other shit going on, and they go to the heroin as a response to fucked up shit that's going on. You don't fuck. The drug is not the problem. The shit that causes you depression, anxiety, all that shit is the problem, bro.
And the
that's
heroin
all I'm saying.
makes it better?
No, the heroin is what they go to.
No. So okay, my life is fucked up. Let me do some heroin.
If that's what you want to do,
makes it better? Or
if that's what you want to do, you have the right to choose what makes it better for you. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, this is that weird. This is that.
I know that's that shit where it's like, oh man, this nigga's making me think. Oh shit.
No.
Wait. And then on top of that, nigga, you don't know what's a safe fucking amount, nigga. Look.
What's safer?
What the fuck did I just say? Because we have the stigma. Yeah, because you're not listening. I just said because of the stigma of the drug, we don't do the research, so people don't know what's the safe amount.
First of all,
stop fucking yelling,
First of all, yes.
Stop fucking yelling.
First of all, stop fucking yelling. Because we heard what you said. But what you're saying doesn't make sense.
Do y'all know anything about dramatic effect? Like that's what this. Like it's for the camera, bro. Like
no, don't.
I know. I know.
I know.
We need
you to get your hair done for the camera.
I know. Wait, we need yours too, brother.
We need that. Oh, nigga, my shit is great. You know what?
It's not, but we can do it for the camera.
You know what? Got a sand trap on your shit, nigga. So
this what I'm saying,
etch a sketch, hairline, and shit.
Yeah, right. Listen, bro. He know what to do. It's not about a fucking stigma, bro. There is something that's actually fact about a level of danger.
No, it's not, bro. You're taking.
Listen, yes, there is. You cannot tell somebody how much is gonna kill you when it comes to heroin.
Yes, you
when
can.
It comes to cocaine.
Yes, you can.
The same though,
but that's where it takes the time.
Different fucking variables.
And you take the time, and they can tell you
nigga,
that.
You can do.
They will tell you that.
In a brand new spot, nigga, and because you do it in the same spot, nigga. If I go behind the fucking alley, behind the fucking Burger King, and do this shit every day, if I come to your fucking house and do it, it's different. My mind is different, nigga. I'm in a different spot. Nigga,
but that's not gonna kill you differently
because you don't do the fucking research, nigga.
Yes, I have done research.
You ain't looked at everything.
Yes, I have. And again, y'all are discussing people from abuse. Y'all are people who have abused the drug. I've read from people who have done measurements and testing and do safe amount of drugs when they use these things.
And they do it in the same spot every day.
Yes, they do it in safe places.
So when they go to a different spot and do that same, it could be different.
No, yeah, you're right. That's why we have to develop. And I said developing
the blood in a new spot and got higher. Yes, you have.
I've never got higher. I may have been more paranoid, but I didn't get higher.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying, dog. The variables are different, not only when it comes to the environment, but when it comes to the type of person. You know what I'm saying? It's no way that you can successfully calculate.
Because you've done it, right? You've done it.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you.
Done it either, so you can't even say.
But I'm telling you, I've read people that said there are safe amounts to use it.
You're not listening. So,
but you're saying something that I already know the dispute of. You're saying you can't do that, but you can. You just said something that you're listen to what you just said. You just said you can't do that when I'm telling you to somebody who can.
You're not letting me finish what I'm saying, bro. Okay. There are so many different factors and variables that go into this where what I calculate may be good for you today may not be good for you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You might can take this much today, but if I tell you to take that same amount tomorrow, this shit might goddamn kill your ass. You know why? Because your body is changing. Heroin, listen, dog, we're talking about heroin use, it is abuse. It doesn't matter if it's not doctor prescribed, if it is recreational, it is abuse. It is abuse. It has no recreational benefit. It has no reason to use this shit recreationally, bro. It does not. There's no benefit from fucking lighting up a fucking spoon, warming this shit up, putting it in a fucking syringe and shooting it up at the fucking house without a doctor prescription, bro. There is no benefit. If you were that in pain, if you were that hurt, if you were that much ailed that you need heroin to heal you, some doctor would have given this to you, dog. At some point, the doctor would know. A doctor, you could go see 5 doctors and one of these.
No, they're not. If it's illegal in the country.
Nah, if it's illegal for a reason.
No, it's oh my god. Listen, so now if it's illegal for a reason. Did you just fucking say that?
I did. And
oh my god. Oh my god. Here this nigga. Now this nigga want to put a shield on to be fucking Captain America. Oh my god.
I never said it was a valid reason.
Tell us more how the government should dictate our morals and values.
I never said it was a valid reason. I never said it was a valid reason. I said it's for a reason.
Okay. And usually when people say that, they say it's because of a valid reason.
And if it prevents recreational use, I think that's something that's positive. I don't feel like heroin use recreationally is fucking valid. That's just point blank period. It's a fucking.
But you don't get to dictate that for other people, though. You don't. That's what y'all keep failing to pull that part out of your brain. Take your ego out of there.
Shut up. Look, you crying for the people. I'm not going to no heroin users and doing it.
I know, because that's what it came back to. Again, I appreciate you saying that because you just proved my overall point when I said y'all don't want to care about other people. That's literally what I just said there. And thank you for proving that.
That doesn't mean that you care about people.
No, yes I do. Because I do care about people. I care about drug users. Yes I do.
You care about drug users.
Yes.
Every day.
I care about drug addicts.
If I give this nigga a piece of candy every day,
here we go with these false equations. These false equivalencies.
And just because people want to do things doesn't mean just because people want to do things doesn't mean it's good for them.
Nobody's saying that they shouldn't. But they have the right to be able to do it.
You did say value over drugs though, right? So would you say that?
No, I said you give a value judgment.
Okay, value judgment. Would you let somebody smoke all the crack they want to?
If that's their business, yes.
That's their business.
How is that caring about
How is that caring about that? You know that smoking crack is not good.
Am I going to make the attempt to tell them, hey, that's not a good idea? Am I going to say, I'm going to attempt to tell them, say, that's not a wise decision. You probably shouldn't do that. But if they choose to do that, I'm not going to stop somebody from doing what they choose to do. That's an American citizen that has to. Now, if they're doing it for abuse and all these other problems, if they have mental problems going on, I would try to get them help because that's why they're doing that.
As much crack as you want, you're abusing.
Generally, with that, yes, that goes back to my second point.
So fucking stupid.
No, that doesn't. They're going back to my second point. No, it's not. It's going back to my second point because you're right. That is abuse. I'm not advocating for abuse. That is abuse.
Basically saying that.
No,
just because you want to do something, even though it may not be good for you, even though this thing may not be the best thing for you, if you want to do it,
and it's not hurting the third person, you should be able to do that. But abuse is a problem.
Go ahead and hurt yourself.
Fuck hurting the third person. They're hurting themselves.
And then you should be allowed to do that.
I'm not going to tell you.
Yes, you should. It's your body. It's your life.
I'm not going to tell you to stop hurting yourself. Just do it safely. Hurt yourself safely. Hey, I know that you cut yourself. I know that you cut yourself, and that's not good.
That's your business.
Cut yourself safely. That's your business. That's the equivalent to what you're saying, bro. Recreationally cutting yourself has no positive benefit. But if you want to do that,
so we're comparing drug use to self-mutilation. Yes, we are.
You are fucking.
That's literally what he just said.
You're microscoping the whole point.
No, I'm over here making. I'm talking about the conversation we're having.
You're trying to debate.
I'm having a conversation. Y'all are trying to act like
the way you intake heroin. The way you intake heroin.
Some goofy nigga shit.
Is self-mutilation. Do you understand that?
It's not self-mutilation.
Yes, it is.
Because there's different ways that you can take heroin. You can snort it. You can do all this. You can smoke it. There's different ways that you can do it. You can inject it. You can do other different ways. It can mess up. Yeah, if you do it over and over in abuse. Yeah, abuse can do a lot of shit to you.
That's self-mutilation.
If you're abusing if you're abusing it.
No, if you're using it.
Not if you're just using it.
It doesn't matter.
It's not self-mutilation. Self-mutilation means you're cutting something off of you.
Bro, no, self-mutilation means
let's wrap it up, bro. Just give us your last points. Tell us how y'all hate the drug dealers and how they don't need to have no spaces to safely do their drugs, and then we'll wrap it up and change the subject.
I ain't pushing for legal meth, bro.
I'm not pushing for.
There is legal meth though.
I'm not pushing. I'm not pushing. This is what I'm not pushing for. I'm not pushing for the enabling of negative habits.
Negative is a value judgment.
Hold on, time out.
This shit does not benefit you. And we all know that recreational heroin use it has no benefit. Then I'm not promoting that. I'm not campaigning for that. I'm not campaigning. I'm not fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not standing behind. I'm not fucking giving a fucking shove out to the forefront of the use of things that aren't positive recreationally. That's what I'm not doing.
Well, can you give yourself a hand clap and then we can go to the next one?
I don't need one.
Okay, let's go to the next conversation.
So look, so we're wrong. Is what you say? like
that's the thing.
I'm taking that you are taking this. I am saying all of y'all are taking the incorrect standpoint. Y'all don't believe that people should be able to.
That they shouldn't.
Yes, for taking the higher, for trying to take the high ground, saying that you should be able to. And this is my last point. I'm not going to bring it up anymore. For taking the high ground and say, oh, you just shouldn't do heroin. Can you let me finish? Taking the high ground and saying to yourself, I was letting y'all finish. I stopped. I shut up and stopped. Several times. But no. I'm gonna let y'all do. Y'all take y'all high ground. Heroin is just a no-go. And if you ever want to use heroin in any kind of environment that's safely to you and alone in your home, you can't do that because that just makes you a bad person. So that's what I've taken.
No, it doesn't. You be on that white girl shit, man.
This nigga
nobody said nothing about no bad.
Fred is a real hoe, bro. Listen, nobody said doing drugs makes you a bad person.
Bad people don't get resources. So
nobody said doing drugs makes you a bad person.
Why?
We said that heroin isn't a good drug for you.
And if you do the drugs that aren't good for you, you don't get resources because you're a bad person.
I never said that.
That's okay. Well, hey, let's switch it up.
Where the fuck do drug users get resources at now?
Depends on the type of drug. There's a lot of healthy drug users.
Other than getting you off of this shit.
And that's another limiting factor that we have because we don't teach people
rehab is
to do.
Bad?
No, I'm saying we only teach one way instead of teaching other people. I don't want to get into it no more. Let's just switch it up.
Fred wants us to teach.
No, it's like we don't want to think outside the box.
Wants us to teach people that you don't have to.
If you want to use drugs, there is a safe way to use drugs, and I'm done.
You don't have to get off the drug. I'm not saying there isn't a safe way to use drugs, Fred.
That's what your argument was.
I'm not saying
that the whole time.
I'm not saying that there isn't a safe way to use drugs. I think there indeed is a safe way to use drugs. My argument is all drugs shouldn't be used safely.
All right, man. Peter Guns is on cheaters.
That's what I'm saying. All drugs shouldn't be used safely.
Peter Guns is on cheaters, guys. The most cheating nigga in the world is now trying to expose other people for being cheaters.
Is it a safe way to cheat?
It might be. Stupid. It might be a safe way to cheat. It's just called being honest. You don't even got to cheat. That's the crazy part.
I think it's still cheating.
It's cheating. That's why I say just don't even cheat. Just be honest. Just tell her. Be honest. Hey, there's gonna be some other things going on. There's gonna be somebody else. I know, bro, who Peter punched. Wished. I bet the nigga Peter punched wish he would have known.
That's what Fred want.
That shit was crazy. Y'all see what this nigga said to him though?
Yeah, that
nigga said she was popping that pussy for that nigga. Could you imagine seeing your girl on camera? Because they walk away for 3 hours. He said, you know what they doing.
Yeah.
You know what they getting about. Hey, this nigga just yapping the whole time while your old lady and y'all home. I think they was in his home. Just disgusting, man. Feel bad for that young man.
I mean, yeah, that's some shit that'll happen to you, man. So
okay.
This goddamn,
he's in there plowing her.
They gonna be in there doing heroin and shit.
Hey, shit, that's their business.
That nigga Fred gonna be like, damn, I thought you was doing this safely, not with other people.
We can do it safely with other people. It's probably the best way to do it with other people.
Doing that boy on his bed
with another boy,
eating Hot Pockets and goddamn.
Bruh, that shit is crazy. I watched a couple episodes of that shit though with Peter.
Fucking goddamn salt and vinegar chips all in the bed.
Let the Dorito crumb.
The nigga Fred ain't even mad about them.
Y'all know y'all.
Like, my favorite chips. Fucking crumbs everywhere.
I'm a salt and vinegars.
I bought you the sour cream and onions for when you do your heroin.
Yeah.
This is for the weed. This nigga fucking drug advocate.
Nah, y'all niggas just want to goddamn.
But nah,
this
man.
nigga said niggas took the moral high ground.
Y'all do. But I mean, that's because y'all some dare kids though. That's all it is. Y'all just some dare kids. That's all.
Fucking high and mighty.
What's wrong with that?
Because it's misinformation. That's what's wrong with it. It's built on misinformation,
Tell us
JoJo.
about Bhad Bhabbie OnlyFans you bought.
I didn't buy that shit. I don't buy white women's OnlyFans. I'm honest. I don't buy white women's OnlyFans. I keep it a bean.
So what's wrong with white women's OnlyFans?
I just don't participate in giving white small businesses my money if I can.
So you think white businesses should?
I have nothing against white businesses. I just give my money to black ones.
You said white small business.
White small businesses. Unfortunately, you got to do business with big white businesses. That ain't really. But if I can go around and help out a girl, she got a little C-section scar covered up now with some tattoos. I'm gonna try to help her out.
It's crazy how you just hate on the small businesses, but you advocate for drug use.
What?
That's pretty fucking crazy.
You don't listen to anything. I said I'm not doing the white small businesses, I would help the black small businesses. And I said she has a kid because she has a C-section scar. And I'm here for her. I'm giving her my $15 for that month.
I think supporting small businesses is a better.
I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you. Let's talk about your history of supporting white small business.
A better moral standard.
Let's talk about your history with that.
I'm saying I think that's a.
What kind of inventory did you?
I think that's a better moral standard than supporting.
I'm sure.
Advocating heroin use.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Tell us more.
I'm saying you want to talk about.
What about you? I just thought that's crazy. She made $1 million though. His folks had to been waiting for this.
I'm saying when you spend 100, shit. You helped out a lot.
I didn't spend none to her. I don't give that white people my money like that. I'm not giving her
your
that.
bank statement say something.
But it is on the Reddit though. It is on the Reddit. She ain't getting booty ass naked. She just got on like lingerie.
On Reddit.
Yeah, I seen Reddit leaks.
So you won't buy for free?
I leaked.
Searching for her.
Yeah, I leaked. Yeah, I didn't put my money to it. Yes, I leaked it. I stole it.
But
pirated
you still look for it.
I pirated it. Yeah.
That's weird.
Research purposes. We have to talk about it.
I might have to look.
Send me that link to that young pussy.
Oh my god!
I ain't gonna say it like that, but I'm saying I might have to check it out and just see what's goddamn. I just want to see what.
Nigga said, send me the link to that. I'm glad the nasty niggas showed they ugly heads.
I'm saying I just want to see what's going on. I ain't trying to pay for it either. I ain't trying
to pay either. Yeah, send me the link though. If it's out there, I'll take a peek.
I'll let y'all. I'll put y'all fill y'all guys in.
Catch me outside. Catch me on that link.
How about that?
Catch me on the link.
How about that? Somebody made $1 million a day.
That's wild. That's crazy. Especially with all the stipends they put in on it too, like for them to that made it harder for them to get their money. That's crazy to her for her still make $1 million like that.
It's kind of weird though.
It is nasty, a little bit, because these niggas was waiting when she was 16. Niggas was in the tuck. Niggas was waiting for this moment. Niggas was disappointed when they found out there wasn't no pussy on there.
So she ain't got no news.
Nah, she ain't nothing new. She just got like lingerie.
No nipples showing. Damn.
It's just lingerie, swimsuit.
That's crazy. And she made $1 million, no nipple.
I mean, you can't see the content. You don't get a preview.
I'm saying, bro, after about after you make $500,000, niggas.
Bro, no, all these niggas is going at it. They want it.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't no 15. It probably was 50. So that make it easy. $50 to subscribe.
Yeah.
God damn.
So it's like,
she taxed.
Yeah,
But at least
that's way less people.
That's crazy.
They don't know what's going on. As soon as it went, they probably
just seen on her page. She put the link out.
I'm pretty sure a lot of these niggas who was buying that shit was friends and they talking to each other about buying.
Nah, dog. It ain't no web of people, bro. There's a lot of niggas over in India and shit like that, and a lot of niggas over in all sorts of places around the world they seen that link go up.
You pay $50 for OnlyFans.
Take this little money.
Like, they gotta be like Beyonce or like.
We can't confirm that it was 50 though.
How much is it?
I can see how much it was. I didn't, like I said, I just went find the pictures.
Who the fuck is paying for OnlyFans for Bhad Bhabbie?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what?
Bro, these niggas have been feasting on her for a minute.
That sound like a bunch of pedophiles.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's a lot of motherfuckers that's around her age. Like, I'm thinking it's a lot of motherfuckers that's 19, 20, 21.
No, y'all so optimistic.
That's what I'm saying. These niggas
y'all so optimistic, bro.
These niggas want to fuck that bitch.
But they not paying to fuck this bitch, and kids that age don't have that resource to money like that. It's older niggas that are going to be able to spend that kind of money to do that, bro.
They got money, bro.
They got money, but they don't got money like that.
Bruh,
they don't. I'm talking about.
Don't have bills like that.
No, from 19, from that range that you're talking about,
these
they don't.
Is still living with their mama, bro.
Yes, and a lot of them aren't bringing in any income. You can look it up, bro.
Is fucking, just like
look up the numbers, bro.
We was in fucking college and nigga, we had extra money.
They spending their parents' money.
Spent the fucking extra $50 or however much her shit was, right quick, nigga. That's nothing. That's nothing, nigga. Niggas spending $50 on a 3.5 back in our day.
I'm pretty.
Goddamn, fuck off, nigga. You'll spend a collar fee, whatever.
It's $24.
24, nigga will spend that. A young nigga will spend 24 easy.
I promise you, it's old niggas doing this shit.
I'm not saying it's not, nigga. But
over 85% these niggas is over 27.
I don't think so.
I'll put money on that.
I don't think so.
I put money on that.
25. Right. I think it's between a lot of 16, 25. Right.
Okay, 25. 85% all over 25.
I don't think so. I'm willing to say.
And these niggas was, I mean, and they 25. That means these niggas was grown men when she hit the scene.
Yeah, they was. So, they was already grown, but they probably been like, oh shit, whatever.
I'm just saying.
They was like, think of how old this bitch when she came out, like 14.
Shit cute about that little cheese.
So she's like fucking, what is she, 18 now? Was that 4 years?
Because they try to dress her up like some fucking Barbie, bro. They fucking, man, that shit's gross.
Big ass titties, man. That's it. That's why people like her, bro. She got some big old titties, bro. That's it.
You came up with that thought after she turned 18, right?
I'm saying that's why people
just talking shit, nigga. Talking shit.
That's why you went already to look for the pictures, nigga.
After she turned 18.
I'm saying, cause why though?
After she turned 18.
What you was looking to see?
Because it was linked. It was a link.
What was you looking to see?
To see what was the goods. I was researching.
What was the goods? What are the goods?
I was researching.
What are the goods?
Nothing. It's just lingerie and bikini pics.
I'm saying, what was you
going to look for, nigga?
An 18-year-old bad baby. Bad baby.
You want to see her titties?
An 18-year-old. I didn't just want to see an 18-year-old bad baby.
You want to see her titties, bro. That was your whole emotion.
You don't get no butt, bro.
It's not about that. It was research purposes. She's a celebrity.
That kid's a goddamn old cradle robber now.
Nah, that's never been me.
That boy Redder, he
never been me.
I'm talking about.
I'm checking IDs at the door.
21st birthday.
21 ain't bad.
If you ain't turned, I'm saying, nigga, we about 30. So.
Half my age plus 7. That's 22.
I'm just saying, bro. When that nigga, if you ain't turned 21 this month, he ain't fucking with you.
Is that a problem?
If you turned 22, if you turned 21 last month, you too old. You
gotta be 21 this nigga a nasty nigga.
That nigga go in the month like your car tag, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When your car tag expired, 21, that's your tag expired, bitch. Last month, too old. I need a bitch birthday this month. That's what he do, man. He a sick dude. You try to give him heroin. It's all right if you do it safe.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, bitch goddamn fucked. That's what clean noodles.
Fresh needles, nigga, not clean needles. Y'all some sick niggas. Clean needles.
Nigga got fresh needles and noodles.
You gotta keep them fresh, nigga.
Fresh needles and ramen.
You don't want to be goddamn cleaning them jizz. You get them pricks, nigga. You got there goddamn know what's going on.
Fresh needles and ramen, man. Nigga sick, bro. I don't know, man. I think we learned a lot about fucking Freddieboy Freeway this show. We don't call him that for nothing.
I just made that up.
This nigga's a fucking heroin slave.
No, we call you that for
this nigga's a fucking heroin
slave. They had that name for years.
This nigga's a fucking heroin slagging fool, man.
All right, hold on. Before we wrap it up, one more thing, man. Your boy Quando Rondo's interview. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I seen Quando.
Boy was in the Rolls Royce for Angela Lee.
He look a little scared.
I only had one takeaway from the whole shit.
He fucking talks like Fred. That's what
no, he don't.
Nigga said understandment. He said, from my understandment, man.
That nigga sounded like you with the ma'am shit.
Wow, this nigga fucking Fred is Quando Rondo fucking speech therapist. Like, holy shit, bro.
The only takeaway I had from it was that Angela Lee would do an interview with almost anybody but 6ix9ine.
Angela Lee just sat there and looked crazy the whole time.
She will take a check. She will take a check to do an interview.
I'm not surprised.
Cause she don't put it on her page. Last interview she does all on the artist page.
This nigga said that this nigga just needed somebody to sit down.
Yeah, he just needs somebody to listen.
And she was the only one who really just didn't have shit to do that.
This nigga said when Von hit him, he had an out of body experience.
That shit was crazy.
I was like, why me, God? Like, why this happening to me? That shit was wild.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And that was wild to me.
Yes, he did. He did not say. He was calling Dirk big homie and I never disrespect the big dog. Yeah, he didn't say his name.
Cloud off this nigga, but you know, big homie, when he was on us, he had a song on my album. From my understanding, man. From my understanding, we was cool. Everything was cool. I didn't even know that was them over there. You know what I'm saying?
Ma'am.
I see he said, ma'am. My homeboy was in the truck. He just so thirsty, ma'am. He's so thirsty. He wanted to go in there and get some girls. And I told him, go on in there. You got 15 minutes and we leaving, ma'am. and they was over there, and I just didn't want to, you know.
But Timmy was like, I ain't leaving you in the car, big bro.
He was like, he not leaving in the car by himself, big bro. He said, I call everybody big bro. I mean, ma'am. He called everybody big bro.
He did.
I was like, God damn.
That shit was funny.
That nigga said, from my understanding, big bro. I mean, ma'am. He said, my bad, ma'am. I call everybody big bro. You know what I'm saying, big bro? I
call everybody big bro is fucking insane.
But goddamn, bro was just saying this shit, and he was just like, he saw the crowd of people. He didn't want to walk through them and be like, you know, he's something like Quando Rondo walking through this crowd of people. He didn't even know who it was.
He didn't want to have that about experience.
He stepped up to let them walk by, and bro just walked up on him and just hit him. You know what I'm saying? And then it just went from there, bro.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
He was like, he wasn't trying to, you know, he didn't want.
He said he wasn't trying to take the chain and all that stuff.
He wasn't trying to take his chain. He was like, he didn't want none of that to happen. He said Lil Tim got shot like 3 times that night or whatever. So he was trying to really get him. He was concerned about his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? But he said that shit, he didn't want that to happen. That wasn't his intention. A lot of shit. He tried to basically, like, you know, clear the air and take his name off the shit.
Can we note how disrespectful the shit is? You playing a song where you got the fucking blonde hair dread nigga that you throwing in a trunk and like your apology shit. Like, this nigga literally has a music video after this shit happened that he put out.
Live performance and he was talking shit. Like yeah,
pick your homeboy up.
Nigga try me, now he dead. And like saying little shit like
But they said they shot at him twice already.
That's what they say, but he said that's what academics said. But he said it wasn't. That's not true. But I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Quando Rondo, I don't know. He playing this shit pretty dumb because nigga, you can't make songs and try to get clout off this shit. Then come on the interview like I had an out of body experience. And I didn't want that to happen. And big bro, I mean, ma'am, and understand me and all this shit, bro. You gotta pick a side, bro.
You gotta be tough.
You ain't mean for that to happen, and you sorry it happened. Stop fucking making songs about it, nigga.
Let that shit made a whole album about what the songs worth of this shit.
Let that shit ride, nigga. It happened.
Stop saying you got famous pack.
Right, nigga. Just let that shit go, bro. You can't do that. You can't try to get clout off of it and then turn around and say sorry, bro. Niggas ain't trying to hear that.
For real.
If it was really an accident. It was fucked up. You should have let that shit ride. You should have reached out to the proper people, tried to mend things behind the scenes and let it be what it be. Y'all niggas ain't gotta make songs together, but niggas just gotta understand. Okay, it's no beef. It's no issue. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm with it, bro.
You know.
Hey, man, I just wish him the best. I don't want to see another young brother lose his life, but he just got to make better decisions, man.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It was a good show, man. To wrap everything up, encompass everything, man. I'm pretty sure the audience got a real understanding that Rhetoric is a fucking idiot. They got a big understanding that Rhetoric is a fucking idiot, big bruh. This nigga dumb as fuck. I mean, man, this nigga Rhetoric stupid as shit. He wants you to do drugs and harm yourself and shit like that, man. It's fucking crazy. So, just please, the views of Rhetoric are him and his fucking self. Nobody else in here feel like that shit. Please don't think that this is the whole thought for Narcissist views and that's what we want to perpetuate. We definitely fucking don't. Please, please, please. We appreciate everybody tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of us in here, besides Rhetoric, we all family men, man. We keep this shit fucking copacetic and kosher at all times. We don't do none of that funny shit. So if you think that's what's going on here, this ain't the fucking place for you. Take care of yourself, man. Take care of others, man. Shout out to me, man. Prestigious Pedigree, man. Go follow my page. Prestigious Pedigree Apparel, man. Check this shit out.
Get used to that ad
soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole fucking crew, Forever Up. Shout out to everybody who a part of this shit, man. We appreciate everybody. Dub Don Dada working the boards, man. Shout out to Dub, man. Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's the motherfucking Thoughtful Narcissist podcast, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Make sure y'all tune in. Check us out next time, man. Follow us on YouTube, TTN Podcast, everywhere, man. Check us out, man. We in the game. Anybody got anything to say?
Be safe. Love everyone.
Drink water. Don't do drugs. Safe.
I actually got something about water we can talk about next show.
We're gonna talk about that. Try to get the police officer on here so she can talk about her shit. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's probably about 6 years now. Save the earth. Take care of yourself. Take care of us, man.
He ain't get no money that way. Ain't gonna run your way down. We gon' walk.
about
off the
it.
Narcissist.
Boy, you not living that way. I advise you to proceed with couch. Outline we chalk. Keep hella bullets to spray for them niggas who swear they be stalking.
But stop it's a flag on the plate. Turn your ass back around and start walking. Double up on all of these niggas. You know they out there triple crossing. How you playing both sides with the game? I swear to God I done and lost it. I want money, I don't want fame. I swear that shit can get exhausting. VVS, my wrist and my neck and my ear. Cut the light off, I'm flossing. You said you were with it, but you weren't committed, and that's where you lost me. I stand on all 10 and I handle my business, like that's what the boss me. Triple up for what it cost me. I'ma leave this shit here for my offspring. Kicking bitch shit, scaling calculator. I might fuck on your bitch on a percolator. She wanna dig if it now or later. I can't pay her the rent, I'm done doing favors. Don't call my phone if it ain't my paper. All of my niggas, I really take her. That must be a hoe, well I'm finna take her. She got that sweet look like a needle baker. 4 Giottos on a bin taker. 5% on the escalator. Don't play with the gang, go do something safer. Top of the suite, I need elevator. Cartier lens, I can't see the hater. You got an option, whatever you do is gon' cost you. Come forward with the gang, cause we ballin'. He ran out of option, he ain't get no money that way. Ain't gon' run your way down, we gon' walk you.